welcome back to Health and Wellness with me, Shiko Kaitani, with you on K24. Thank you so much for all the love and the salams that we're receiving. Some of your feedback also coming through our social media platforms, and we appreciate it at K24 TV yet again on Instagram, Facebook, X. We've got our WhatsApp number at the bottom of your screen. This week, we're so excited to be supporting the Endo Sisters East Africa. It is March, and so Endometriosis Awareness Month is here with us yet again. And we're not just only celebrating our Endo Warriors, by the way, that's what we call them, Endo Warriors. Yes, because they are pushing through and they're doing their best, by the way, to spread awareness, even to those who still don't know when something is wrong. Why we're particularly excited is because right now there is resource material out there for you ladies. There is a book by author and founder of Endo EA, Doris Murimi, who's here with us today. Also being joined on set by Harveen Bansal, who's a board member from Endo Sisters East Africa. Ladies, welcome back.
Thank you.
And before we also tell you how to start participating, because remember, this is the clarion call, the Yellow Nails movement. We want you to participate and help out, by the way, creating advocacy and awareness in regards to this particular condition. Stand by for those details. Doris, I just want to find out from you how this meant to you, or what it means, why it was so important for your book when something is wrong to be KICD approved.
Yeah.
Why the push for that?
Yeah, thank you. The push for that was to ensure that every girl and boy, because it's important even for the boys, because they offer the support systems and they're the greatest advocates as well, to know about it, that every child in Kenya, irrespective of economic status or background or social standing, background, whatever school you have gone to,
yes,
you will have access to this book. Yeah, because it's been KICD approved as a supplementary material that in every school we can now push for it to be available in each and every school.
Wow.
Yeah,
fantastic.
so that is why, yes, and to ensure that all kids get a chance to get this book.
Yeah,
that
is amazing. I think you've cut your work by half, because if we're starting at that age, this age, by the time they're becoming adults, we will have more people knowing about the condition. But Harveen, coming over to you, how best can you increase your visibility as Endo Warriors? What more do you need to do? How would you like to encourage other women who are out there who probably have been diagnosed with endometriosis but are not even part of the community that you guys are in?
I think the very simple answer to that is to speak up.
Yeah.
I think what happens is we're so unaware of the power we have just by speaking. It doesn't mean that you have to be shouting on a rooftop. It means that you speak to the people when you're sitting with them. You have your Yellow Nails conversation starter. You tell them about it. Everyone who is around you in your circle, your work, your home, your family, you need to speak about it. And another thing I will say, like, I know that a lot of Endo Warriors are really restricted by physical pain.
Right.
So it hinders them from like participating in things that they would like to participate in. But a very simple and easy thing you can do is follow organizations, on social media, share their posts. They've done the research, they've done that. Share those posts so other people on your feed, in your profiles, they can look at it and just read about it and be like, hey, I did read that about on Shiko's profile. I wonder what that is. I wonder if my daughter or my niece is going through this, because she's not having, she's having a tough time when it's her monthlies. So it makes a big difference.
Right.
And if we all do something, no matter how little or big it is, it will make a difference.
Correct.
So that in the future, the generations of girls that are coming don't have to go through this pain.
Right.
Or can get at least early diagnosis so that they don't have to go through this pain.
Fantastic. I hope they're feeling inspired this morning to be part of something, the bigger picture. Doris, why is there such a major push? And I picked this up from even some of the Endo Warriors that we interviewed, to have this unique identity around endometriosis as opposed to just having this blanket cover of menstrual disorders. Why is it, very important for you guys to just be identified uniquely as endometriosis warriors?
We conducted some research about a year ago. We published some research on living with endometriosis here, and it was a Kenyan perspective. And the research showed that women struggle with stigma. They struggle with hospitals, you know, getting proper attention and getting proper care. They struggle with support, and interestingly, self-efficacy. So what is self-efficacy? It's that belief in yourself, that confidence in yourself that what is going on is not normal, you know, that believing that I'm not going crazy. It's not a mental thing, you know, it's not like it's all in my mind. I'm feeling pain. I think this is not normal. This, you know, this pain is unnatural. And actually having that belief in yourself, in your inner self. And that's why this today's show is aptly titled The Human Face of Endometriosis, because for women to have that self-efficacy, to have that belief in themselves, you know, to feel heard, to feel that there's nothing wrong with them. It's not just in their mind. That's the whole campaign, you know, the Yellow Nails movement that's what it's about. It's about validating that inner feeling, that inner assumption that, you know, there could be something wrong. Specifically for endometriosis, because endometriosis has, you know, multiple symptoms. It presents differently for different women, but more often than not, you know, you will find it, you know, appearing in the way your menses present. You know, and from there, and it's very tricky for women, especially young girls, when you see the rest of the, you know, of your fellow colleagues or of your fellow classmates, your peers are all, they have no problem on their menses.
It's just you.
It's just you. So it makes you wonder, is it that you can't stomach a little discomfort? Is it that you can't stomach this and that? So you have to be really strong as a person to say, no, this is not normal. I really think, so that's the self-efficacy.
To that nonsense, so that you're being told, it's normal, it's okay, it's just a little pain, you can handle it, until you realize, wait, my pain levels and the pain that you're talking about are nothing alike.
Exactly, they're not the same.
They're not the same.
And so that self-efficacy is what will give a girl or a woman the courage to go up and speak to a doctor and say, I think there's something wrong. I'm presenting with this and this symptoms, you know, this, and you know, and be able now to access treatment and diagnosis. But without that, then they will never speak up.
I think when I was speaking to the specialist on ground, who we managed to engage as well, he said something like, oh, his patients come and tell him that they were told you should have more children or have children, then this pain will go away completely. I'm like, do people still say that?
They do. They do.
That myth has been busted in this book.
It's there. That one should be number one.
Yes, it is there. It is there.
Until you have painful periods. But our Toto.
Yes.
How is that a solution? Like, how do you, what about the 20, 30, 40 years you have to take care of that kid after that? And it's not even, I mean, some people do experience a decrease in symptoms after having a child. That's why where this has come out from. But some people don't. So it's not a solution. Don't ever say that, please.
You're like, please don't go and have kids right now. Do not go have children.
True.
All right, Haveen, this conversation just sounds so obviously centered around women. It kind of makes the men feel elbowed out, like I don't belong in this. And yes, it's true, because they, I mean, at what point are they actually going to start, you know, prioritizing something that affects women as such? But for men who are actually watching this show, for our brothers, our lovers, our husbands, whoever they are to you, right? How can they actually plug in? Because they're also important in this narrative and this conversation.
Most definitely, definitely. Because they are part of your support. So first, I'd like to say there's only one word which will help this, which will help any man or anyone else surrounding an endo patient, is show empathy. Empathy is the biggest thing. Because first of all, when you realize you're being empathetic to someone and you just read even one page of information on this book, you will find out two things. Number one, there is no cause. There is no cause saying because you drink a lot of water you'll get endometriosis. Number two, there is no cure. So even though this patient might be undergoing treatment, there's a chance of recurrence. So what can you do? You can be empathetic. Okay, I do not know what Doris's journey was, and I do not I cannot fully understand it. Neither can she understand mine. So as endo warriors, if we can't understand that like fully, how can we expect you as my husband, my brother, my cousin to understand? We don't. What we want is empathy. Allow me time to rest.
Right.
Allow me time to express myself how I'm feeling. Even if all you can say to me is, I'm sorry, but I'm here for you.
That's
Release
enough.
your feelings, right? Allow that, okay? And allow that person to be the best person they can be despite this disease, because you are more than this disease, right? And if you give them that time to rest and that time to speak, your mental health plus your physical health improve. And then that's when you can be the best person you can be.
Right.
And it's just as simple as that. It's empathy.
I love that. And I think it you know, that also speaks to the corporate world. Because, you know, when we talk about issues to do with inclusivity, some of the endo warriors would say my job was on the line because my boss didn't understand what it was.
And this is where, like, where we bring up, even picking up on your last question about advocacy, is every little single thing that you can do to speak about it, you do. If you have a boss who doesn't understand, send them a link, send them something.
Like that, just send them a link.
Send them something so they can read about it. And, you know, we also don't want to say that all the bosses are bad, right? Because let's say if it's just not working, like if your condition is so bad and you can't make it all the time, it's understandable that the boss would want to let you go, right? But do it with empathy. Number two, even if you're still on the job and you need your 2-3 days extra in a month, if you're empathetic towards that person, when she comes back, she will not only cover up what she has missed, what she was supposed to do, she will do more. Even at home, as a husband, as children. If you give her that time to rest, when she wakes up, she will want to do so many things for you just because of that understanding.
Right.
So it makes a huge, huge difference if you're just empathetic. Like I said, if all you can say is, I'm sorry, but it's okay, I'm here for you, it makes all that difference to the person.
We've had, you know, all this, you know, we've talked about how much material is out there. People can actually get the help. Doris, this is your opportunity to speak to Kenyans in terms of endometriosis awareness. Sometimes that one gets me, but I just leave it as endo.
Endo. That's why we say endo. Endo awareness.
So so how would you actually like our viewers to participate, to plug in, even if it's, I don't know, some form of donation, if there must be, let us know.
Okay. Yeah, so I really, really would like to encourage our viewers to please go to our website, Endo Sisters East Africa and Foundation, and just go to the resources page. And there you'll be able to see the links of how you can be able to get these books. Information is power. You may, I promise you that there is somebody within your circle who is battling with endometriosis. So just getting access to reading this book. I know we may not have a very strong reading culture, but I really encourage you, because for the longest time we lack this information because we don't have people writing about it. And now the information is there. And also just going through our website, we also have a lot and lots of information there. And we also encourage you, for those, especially corporates that can afford to, please help us to donate these books, especially when something is wrong, which is KICD approved, just to donate it. Because the way we made this book is that it's a library book. So we would like it to be in every school in Kenya. You know, every school, library, everywhere where children are being taught, so that you know, they have access to this information. So we just ask that you donate. At least we hope you can donate a minimum of about 3 to 5 books. To these different schools, and get in touch with us, and we'll tell you how to be able to do that.
All right, fantastic. Okay, so we've got about 4 more minutes. I know I have some of my mentions that I'm going to do, but as we say Kwaheri, I hear there's some exciting news this month. What's happening, Harveen?
Okay, we're so busy doing so many things. If you check out our social media pages, we have a campaign going on for yellow nails. We have lots of information and resources going out. You'll get like bite-sized versions of the Demystifying Endometriosis book. But the more exciting thing is our event on 27th of March.
Oh,
so
okay.
we've called this Beyond the Polish event, because yes, we're Yellow Nails, we're creating awareness, but what is beyond that? So it's an evening about learning from people, speaking to endo warriors, learning from panel speakers, getting your nails painted, have a bite, have a drink, and just celebrating what Yellow Nails has been for the past 5 years, what we've achieved, and what we hope to achieve during the rest of our time. It's on 27th of March, like I said, at Minchak in Kilimani. Our tickets are just 1,500, so you can find out more information on our social media and our website. We'd like to see you there. Let's celebrate these warriors, and let's also create awareness while we're doing it.
Wow, fantastic. Ladies, I want to wish you all the best in obviously your work, and congratulations for making it this far, specifically to you, Doris. I mean, it has been quite a journey, and I think on behalf of so many endo warriors out there, thank you for being bold enough to let them know that they have a place they can call home and they can share. They can talk about it, right? Okay, so if you actually do want to plug in, you want to support this noble cause of spreading the word about endometriosis awareness, I said it, hey.
Well done.
Thank you. Go right ahead and check them out on their social media platforms for more information on how you can engage. FYI, it might not even be monetary-wise. You could also just give your skill set to this particular campaign and help out, And as far as the event is concerned, also good luck with that. We hope that you will be attending the Beyond the Polish event that's going to be on the 27th of this month. All right, that being said, let's leave it there and hand over to Interactive. My name is Shiko Kaitani saying thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow bright and early on K24. Bye-bye.